Hello, welcome to Homestead in the Colony. I'm Ann, and I'm so glad that you're here. You know, when people ask you, do you want the good news or the bad news? And they say, give me the good news first. Well, the good news is, look at the land of plenty. It is crazy with tomatoes everywhere. Big clumps and crops of tomatoes. This is even our little tomato plant that was broken off, and it still works beautifully. And we have tomatoes all over the place. I'm going to be able to be canning some yummy tomato juice, tomato paste, and stewed tomatoes, because the land of plenty is a forest of yummy tomatoes. I can't wait for them to get ripe. These tomatoes look like apples. So I have one more little bad. This is our poor little pitiful sunflower. Focus, focus, focus. Thank you. Yeah, it didn't work. And those seeds were given to me. But you know what? Not long after I planted them, the person that gave me the seeds said, yeah, I planted about 3 dozen and I only got 1 to grow. Ha! So it could have been the seed. I'm just not claiming that it's my doing. Just as we were getting ready to pull out all our zucchini, look at there. So it can stay for another few days. Some of the good news though, guys, this Brandywine tomato is growing and growing and growing and growing. This was the plant that I was told those seedlings were not tomatoes. Well, golly gee, surprise. Okay, now is the time for a little bit of bad news. It's not terribly bad. We got a lot of cucumbers off our cucumber forest, but the days of production are coming to a close. And this takes up a lot of real estate. So if we're only going to get 2 or 3 more cucumbers, maybe 5 for the season, and I have some new seedlings ready to go in the ground, it's time for them to go. And the squash plants, yeah, they're pretty done. This one is definitely done. So we've begun to pull. And for the first time in our lives, we are going to replant and have more of a season and have a fall garden. I've never had a fall garden before. So here's the green beans. It's time for them to go too. They've basically stopped producing. But here's our indeterminate tomatoes, and they are rocking. I've got the cherry tomatoes that came back from that horrible time of a drought, and they've come back. And we have, let's see if I can get over here. I have, yeah, I know I went a little crazy with the tomatoes, but we have some peppers that are coming up. There's several green peppers on this vine, and we have a bunch of jalapenos that are still coming off. Peppers are a brand new thing for me. I've never grown peppers before. And those are jalapenos that we're going to be able to have a yummy jalapeno poppers. Just look at those tomatoes, y'all. I'm going to be so busy canning them, I tell you what. But, so, there's good and bad. We have green peppers that are coming along. I have the first vine ripened tomato. We have some other huge tomatoes in the house that we pulled green, but it's really cool to see them ripen on the vine. We have lots of yummy banana peppers. These are the peppers that my grandson and granddaughter came, pulled from the garden, and ate them fresh right there in front of me. So, although we have a little bad news and things that need to come out. We're grateful that they gave us what they did, and we're grateful for the good news and the things that are still producing. Now, it's time to get a little adventuresome in our garden planting. Things that I've never planted before. Greens and collards and lettuce. Never done that. So stay tuned to Homestead in the Colony. I'm Ann, and I'm so glad that you're here. You guys take care, and I hope to see you soon.